And you know, and that's insecurity is a big one. Because these days, you know, and I'm just gonna, now this is the straightforward part. Because, you know, like
Can't sugarcoat it. It ain't gonna help you.
Quite frankly, it's just the truth.
Well, yeah.
You know, you look at TV these days and you see all of these different solutions.
Right.
Beauty solutions.
Right.
Plastic solutions.
Yeah.
Prescription solutions.
Yeah.
For things.
Yeah.
And then every once in a while you'll see where somebody just went too far.
Yeah.
The thing that gets me is that my beautiful African American women who have always led the way when it have come down to curves and smooth, and smooth skin and soft hair and all this stuff. It's just become really, really saddening to me that you would see somebody on television and they would say stuff like, well, you know, I was having, you know, blood injections and all of these different things done to my body, and now it's caused this and that. Now I'm addicted to this, and now I'm having to, you know, do this, or maybe I almost paralyzed myself, you know, and all these different things. And it's like, this is not love.
It isn't.
This is not loving yourself.
It isn't.
A lot of times when you find that you're just not enough, if you have projected that, if you have felt that, if you have allowed something or you've been exposed to something that has given you a mentality that I'm not enough. It's not enough for me to look like this. It's not going to get me where I need to be to look like this. And so therefore you begin adding and modifying and doing all these different things because you feel that that is going to get you where you need to be with yourself. And that's one of the biggest deceptions. Big deception. It's one of the biggest deceptions because that's not loving yourself. That's not loving yourself. When you get a mentality that you have to be different and you have to be something other than what you really are. And let's talk about what you really are. I'm not this physical being that's trapped inside of this, or this is trapped inside of me. No. What are you? Let's tell the truth. It has nothing to do with how you feel, even though how you feel may be a bit persuasive. But it doesn't have anything to do with that. It has to do with, okay, am I willing to accept, first of all, who I am? Loving yourself means accepting who I am, what I am, and why I was created. And how can you love yourself if you don't know why you was created?
You can't.
Because there's what greater thing to love about yourself than why you was created?
And who?
And who created you? Who? What greater love can you have for yourself?
Who thought of you and said, you know what? I'm gonna make Johnny. Yeah, I'm gonna do him like this. I'm gonna put this color on him. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put these eye color on him. I'm gonna give him this height. All this. I'm gonna give him this kind of smile. All of it. All of it.
So let's look at really what loving ourselves is, because I think there's a big misconception out there about what truly loving yourself is, or truly loving yourself. Now, after we've done all these modifications and all these changes and all these different things like that, we still find ourselves hurt. He still cheated. She still cheated.
Because we ultimately are looking for gratification, instant gratification.
Yeah.
And that don't always give you good when you're looking for instant gratification.
Instant gratification, instant gratification is what you chase. You chase that.
Yeah.
You have to chase that.
Well,
that means I see something, I immediately respond and act to it because that's what I want. Because it's a chase.
Right.
And when you're chasing different things, then that shows a sign of something missing within yourself.
Right.
That has to be found. Right. And it can't be found, just like what you said, it can't be found in any other person. You can't put that mantle on somebody else to make you happy.
Oh, you gotta do it.
You can't put that.
I'm gonna have to move on.
Right.
You know, if I don't leave right now.
Right.
If I don't get out right now, you know, I'll never be happy.
Right.
That's you. That's on you.
That's on you.
That's not on that person.
Exactly.
It's just not.
Exactly.
And if you've told yourself, well, it is left up to him or it is left up to her, and you have mistaken.
Right.
Somebody done told you wrong.
Exactly. And so we spend a lot of time modifying the outward.
Yeah. Yeah, for some reason.
Changing what's out on the surface.
Yeah. For
But
some
people
reason.
still treat you like what you on the inside.
Yeah. Guess what?
I don't care how many curves you got, how many muscles you got.
No, that's the truth.
I don't care how much. People are still gonna treat you like you on the inside. And if that guy knows that you weak-minded, I don't care how fine he think you are. He's just gonna manipulate you and take advantage of you.
Because he's actually operating from what you are on the inside,
Exactly.
and not outside.
Exactly. He's gonna steal.
Exactly.
In the same way, vice
This is
versa.
how you get deceived.
The same way, vice versa.
Yeah, with the dude. Exactly. Exactly.
You can come with the money. You know, like back in the day, I didn't have anything. You know, started from the bottom. Now I'm here. But she gonna still treat you like you was on the inside. And that's really where it is. It's going into ourselves and saying, hey, look, we gotta save ourselves. We gotta get ourselves out of this rut. We gotta get ourselves out of this stuff, because if we don't, then it's just gonna be a constant cycle and a constant pattern of failure in our relationships. And it's really a sad thing. But you know what I'm glad? You know why I'm glad? Because there is a solution. There is an answer. And it is God. When you connect your life, and I'm gonna tell you like this, I'm not calling on anybody to run out to the nearest church you can find or start turning on TV and whatnot on church. What I would suggest you to do is just get to some place where it's quiet. Settle everything in yourself. Declutter your mind. And just meditate on the fact that God made me. And he made me for a reason. People say God's plan, but look, that's just a cliche. What is the reason why I was born? And really begin to think about that. Because when you find out, it'll give you joy and it'll answer all of the questions that you will have in your life. And I guarantee you, it'll bring you peace in a time where you had none. Because we have found ourselves so much in this life and still have no peace. We're still stressed and we're still going through the same old issues. And then we fight those issues and then we claim victory over those issues, as though that is something that is going to complete us or fulfill us, because we're not fulfilled at all. So it's very important that you be selfish. You better be. Because if you don't, you'll never see what the fullness of this life has to offer. You'll never see what all God has in store for you in this life and in the one to come. Now, I'm not here to tell you what that is, but I'm here to inspire you to go on that search. I'm here to inspire you in whatever you do. If you exercise, then fine. However you find it. And I'm gonna tell you something. God has He can be with you anywhere. He can find you anywhere. I'm not against church. I'm against how it's been represented, but I'm not against church. If you find a church home, go get you a church home. But find God. If anything, find God. He's not that hard to find. He says, seek and you shall find. Right? The scripture's down on the screen. He says, seek and you shall find. If any man come to me, then I'll take care of him. So, this is marriage straightforward. Stay the course. Know the course, and then stay the course.